It's Week 15 of the National Football League.
And we'll see Tony Pollard.
He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the...
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. And his throw here's incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Rudolph now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Rudolph. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called for and taken right. Here's Rudolph. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 catches, 138 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Rudolph. He finds his man, Pollard. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Rudolph. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. From the 50, it's Rudolph. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Here's Rudolph. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Play action. It's Rudolph. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal.
Pollard again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. He completes it to Boyd. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Rudolph. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pollard will take it up the gut. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Now 2nd and 9. In motion left goes Burks. Rudolph looking to throw it. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Nick Folk for the Titans field goal of 29-yard attempt.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and they take the lead here now at... So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Rudolph looking to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Option play. Here's Pollard. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The Titans sit 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
Let's go.
They'll run with Pollard.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
One of the tight ends comes in motion. And they'll run again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Here we go.
It's 3rd and goal.
Back to throw here. Touchdown! Josh Riley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to add on to that lead. But he is such a... from the gun. Here's Rudolph. That's to the tight end, Wiley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And 3 at the 37-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Ready.
On third down, it's Pollard. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So we've hit halftime. Just a few. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down.
Ready up. Let's go now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go.
They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Finding room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 1. Pollard going to try the right side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's got it to about the 40.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They toss it down to Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Titans. First down.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. That's a 41.
They'll set up to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. The Titans on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch signaled for. And Rudolph now to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Rudolph. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Ready? Go!
Now a give here to Pollard. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Here's Rudolph. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Pollard one more time. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. That's dumped off to Pollard. And it's a Titans touchdown. Hopkins, the man in motion left. Now it's Rudolph. It's complete to Hopkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Rudolph. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. On the toss, it's Spears. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tajay Spears, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning,
It's Week 16 of the National Football.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Hopkins sent in motion. Throwing, Rudolph. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. That caught Tony Pollard. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Hopkins sent in motion. Back to throw is Rudolph. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. As he's on here to punt this one away. A fair catch signal, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. On the give, it's Pollard. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
And the Titans' 1st down.
Here's Rudolph. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 14. First down.
Hopkins sent in motion. Now Rudolph. Quickly out wide. He'll get it to Hopkins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Slot man in motion right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He tries to get to the end, but did not do it. Good job by the defense. No gain. The motion man is Bohr. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tennessee.
They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. Rudolph looking to throw. And he's in. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. Rudolph. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. To throw is Rudolph. He's got a man. That's Traylon Burks. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st down, Tennessee.
They give to Pollard on the option. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind us down to the end. We'll try again here. Second and 10. The motion man is Boyd. Looking to throw here on second and 10. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Boyd. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 31 yards. First down taken.
On the ground, it's Pollard. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. The motion man is Boyd. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Folks' kick is good. And the drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. He's tackled there by Quiddy Peck. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down, Tennessee.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Running here is Pollard. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Titans first down.
Now, faking the give. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Again, they try Pollard, and he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing them back, and it sets up fourth and goal. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Now a handoff to Pollard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Pollard. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. So a very and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll work this one. The motion man is Boyd. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Kenny Moore there to make the play. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian. Throwing, Rudolph. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. He'll get about 2. DJ Speed getting in there to make the tackle. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Open man is Hopkins. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Back to throw is Rudolph. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will. Now Rudolph. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. He'll get this up to the 30, about a yard or so short of the first down. They'll run here. And he will have a Titans first down. maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Titans first down.
Rudolph looking to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Rudolph. And that is incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Here's Rudolph. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. To throw is Rudolph. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's 4. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Titan 1st down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That's taken in by Burks. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here is 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, hey, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep.
And he will fight his way. So it's a win for the Colts. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year.
It's the National Football League on
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And the Titans first down.
Rudolph looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Boy, nearly intercepted right away. And here are the key inactives for this one, Charles. And as you get towards the latter stages of the season, you hope that this is a clean graphic with no names, but that's hard to do in the NFL.
Yeah, there's almost no way you think it's going to be like that. It's just a matter of what names are on the list and how you prepare to play without them. Everyone wants to finish strong. Well, the only way to do it, forget the inactive list and focus on the guys who are going to take the field.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. Now on fourth down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the first. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week, 20 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first, but they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect to maybe throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. From the gun, here's Rudolph. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Titans at 7-8 now on the year. But they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Now Rudolph. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now they send a man in motion right. And now a fake there on the jet sweep as they'll give to Pollard. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tyler Boyd with touchdown. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Play action. It's Rudolph. He completes it to Boyd. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. In motion right here, Boyd. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Rudolph now to throw. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here's Rudolph. Touchdown! Tyler Boyd with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Titans are... They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. Oh, good move. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Rudolph. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesada. Rudolph. That's complete. It's Josh Riley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Now it's Rudolph. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw, Rudolph. He gets this one to Boyd. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Running right, it's Pollard. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So we've come. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty... They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. 2nd down, Pollard again. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Now it's Rudolph off the bootleg. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Rudolph looking to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Boyd. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Option play. Here's Pollard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. Now inside the 25. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 10. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 121 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll set up a throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nick Vannett, his... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Pollard gets it off the option. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. That's to the tight end, Wiley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll bring him back within 4. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Here's Pollard again. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Pollard is in. Touchdown. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rudolph off play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Boyd. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll run forward with Pollard. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
And the Titans first down.
Pollard going to try the right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a give here to Pollard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll run. Here's Pollard. Well, hang on here. DeAndre Hopkins is shaken up, so we're going to have a pause for an injury. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now Rudolph. He's got his target. That's complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Run for Pollard. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Second down, Pollard again. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Titans are going to win the football game. They knew how to quiet this rival stadium, Charles. I mean, not only did they get the win,
It's the NFL on EA.
Let's go.
the first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Rudolph. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Rudolph looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The Titans had 8-8 now on the year, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Play action. It's Rudolph. He'll complete this one to Cockrell. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
A 33-yard attempt.
Folk's kick is good. And the Titans hit the...
Let's go now.
Rudolph now to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Pollard. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Here's Rudolph. His throw incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He's got room to roam. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Here's Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Rudolph. This will be caught at about the 5. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll leave it with a 3rd and 2. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Rudolph. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Spears. Oh, and I think he...
Ready up. Set, ready.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Rudolph. Throw here taken in by Riley, the tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back to throw, Rudolph. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. Folks' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Hold the ready. Let's go. Hot, hot.
Now Spears to begin the drive, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Rudolph. He completes it to Ridley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Now it's Rudolph off the bootleg. That one out wide and intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage, and it was nearly intercepted. Rudolph looking to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Out of the gun again to Spears. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
63 yards, the gain on the play.
In motion left goes a tight end.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now Rudolph with 3rd and goal. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans get a bit...
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got him in, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line. They'll drop the throw.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'll set up to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages. How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A 49-yard attempt.
Folk's kick is good.
And they knock that deficit down from 12.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.